You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee. Smells like freedom.
Big day tomorrow, Reaper Arsenal. Grand opening tomorrow.
Yeah.
2 o'clock's ribbon cutting.
We're going to be there a little early.
We're going to be there a little early because, you have to set up, and I need to, basically watch you set up.
Yeah.
That's not easy, Heidi.
I know it's not easy.
You've watched the man set
I
up.
have.
It is tough.
It's a full-time
It's best
job.
to just walk away when he's
it
setting
really
up.
is.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a huge deal.
It is.
You should come by. We're going to be raffling off an AR-15 custom-made, about a $2,000 firearm.
It's going to be really, really
Proceeds
cool.
from that raffle are going to Big Paws Canine Foundation. Lots of other vendors there, too. Everything veteran-owned, veteran-operated, Reaper Arsenal.
It's a super cool place.
It is.
Split Rock Boulevard in beautiful Brandon, South Dakota. Be there, be square. What's going on? Whose birthday is today? Glad you asked. You loved him in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You loved him in the Beverly Hills Cops movies. Judge Reinhold.
I do love
I
Judge
knew
Reinhold.
I knew you would.
Love him.
Judge is 64 today.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, honey, it's a boy. Let's name him Judge.
There's not a lot of people named Judge.
No,
I think he's the only one I know, actually.
Yeah.
A name as opposed to a title.
Yeah, I know people. So if he became a judge, he'd be Judge.
And here's another one. It's a boy. Let's name him Mr. T or Lawrence Terraud. Mr. T.
Nice.
Rocky 3 in the
I always
18.
liked him.
Yeah, Clubber Lang, he's 69 today. And, whoa, we just took a bad turn. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh.
His cookbook sales are not going well. It's 1927. We were just kids. Charles Lindbergh lands in Paris,
Oh, nice.
completing the first solo air crossing of the Atlantic.
Transatlantic, yeah.
Yeah, did it a little over 3,600 miles, 33 and a half hours by himself in an airplane.
Yeah.
This is 1927 technology.
Right.
Pretty
That's
amazing.
crazy.
Exactly 5 years later to the day, today, after flying 17 hours from Newfoundland, Amelia Earhart lands in Northern Ireland, becoming the first woman to complete a solo transatlantic flight.
Nice. It's a big aviation day.
Yeah, and just 5 years apart.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Which is pretty amazing. And she traveled about 2,000 miles, took her 17 hours as opposed to Charles Lindbergh, 3,600 miles, 33 hours. But he wouldn't stop and ask directions where she would. This is why she did it quicker.
Right.
And in other transportation news, this is amazing, 1914, Greyhound Bus Company fires up
Oh, nice.
in Hibbing, Minnesota.
Oh, I didn't realize that's where they're from.
that either.
Hibbing, Minnesota, just a small Iron Range town in northern Minnesota, home of Bob Dylan, by the way. And now, of course, Greyhound lines, and they're huge. They cover the country without a problem. And
Wow.
now headquartered out of Dallas, Texas. So there you go. I know, you know, we all know, and we can just forge ahead.
We will do exactly that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee. Smells
like freedom.
Are you ready to travel again?
Join us for the best week of your life.
The Sands is an immersive Gen X era experience for 5 sun-filled and fun-filled days at Dreams and Secrets all-inclusive resorts in Cancun.
Enjoy music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Wang Chung,
Firehouse,
Honeymoon Suite,
CNC Music Factory.
The Jets, and more.
Make plans to join us for the Sands.
October 25th through 30th.
Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
That's radiotravelgroup.com. And it is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. What do you find interesting today, good sir?
I love this story. You know, it's as mind-boggling as it is. Civilians are, in fact, getting ready to blast off into space.
Yeah, all the time.
Not astronauts, it's just people. But these people need to write a pretty fat check for it.
Yeah.
Here's a story of Japanese billionaire Yusaku Masa.
I think you got that right.
He wants the public to have some fun with his upcoming flight into space. He's looking for suggestions of up to 100 silly, stupid things, activities for him to do while he journeys into space later this year.
Okay.
The Japanese fashion tycoon, this is no kidding, he laid out $40 million
Whoa.
for himself and a professional film producer to travel to the International Space Station on a Russian Soyuz spacecraft in December. You can't make this stuff up.
How cool would it be to be that producer? Like, I get to go up there for free. He paid all these millions of dollars.
According to Wasuko, he says, look, I want this experience to be for everyone, not just for me. And so I came up with this plan. He's going to pick the top 100 silly things to do in outer space, or silly things to take with him into outer space. I immediately went, you know what? Box of cats, dude.
A box of cats.
A box of cats.
Do a little cat juggling while you're up there.
Funny.
It'll be in a really low gravity environment. But I mean, this is the International Space Station he's going to. This is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a pretty big
Would
deal.
you do that if you had the opportunity?
Absolutely not.
No, me either. I
don't
have zero
even,
interest.
I don't even like getting on an airplane anymore.
I have zero interest.
Yeah, the space station, by the way, in case you don't know, it's initially a $100 billion project, science and engineering laboratory that's been orbiting up there since November of 2000. NASA spends about $3 billion a year on that space station program. And this crazy dude's going to go up there and, I don't know,
Great
have
stuff.
some fun.
All righty.
We'll
Play the
let you-
bongos.
To
in
each his
space.
own, I guess.
It turns out. So if you have a silly idea or something to bring along, you can just forward that to Sunny Radio, and we'll make sure he gets the message.
I'm not sure how we're going to do that, but that is interesting.
A little something I found interesting.
I find it interesting as well. This is Stuff Dan Finds Interesting.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for the morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. Mr. Dan Farris, do we have hard-hitting news, fun-filled, action-packed
Before we get into it, a little business to take care of. This is Friday. That means a couple things. It's Red Shirt Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Red shirts, remembering everyone deployed, having to do with supporting our military. If you don't have your very own red shirt, give the team at Big Yeti Custom Creations in North Marion Road a call. They've got some really, really groovy-looking red shirts.
They do. We have an image at sunnyradio.com, and you can click right on that image, and there's an order form. Fill it out. Get your own. It's really cool.
And it's Free Flag Friday.
It is.
I love this.
Compliments of Maximum Promotions. This is a beautiful 3-foot by 5-foot made in the USA flag. All the hardware. It's pretty much a at-home model, but you can certainly do whatever you like with it. It's a fantastic deal. Thanks everybody's signing up for Free Flag Friday. And apparently our winner this Friday is Rhonda Conan.
There we
Rhonda.
go. Congratulations.
You are now the proud owner of your very own flag. Compliments Sunny Radio and Maximum Promotions just south of the arena on West Avenue. Visit them, MaximumPro.com. Everything flags and oh so much more. I love this story because I'm going to figure out a way to leverage this.
Oh, what's that?
A little organization in town called WOW. It's actually a program.
Okay.
WOW, synonym for Workers on Wheels.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's through Active Generations.
Yeah.
And it helps folks 60 years of age and over who are on their own without family in the area.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, think more.
That's you. Yeah.
They can do a number of tasks that seniors aren't physically able to do anymore and simply can't afford to pay someone else to do it.
Oh, what are you
That's
going?
cool.
What are you going to have?
Are you calling them?
Here's the breakout. We're talking lawn care and yard work. Hello.
Oh, nice.
Light housekeeping. That bathroom ain't cleaning itself, mister.
Do you have a lighthouse?
Minor home repairs.
Oh my goodness. You're going to cancel that bid for painting after all.
The grout is in the basement. And rides for medical appointments or grocery shopping.
Nice.
Yeah, I just like a ride in the country. Maybe let me, play the radio.
Dan.
All these helpful chores are done by volunteers in the area at no cost to the senior home owners.
I want to
That is
volunteer to do
super
that.
cool.
That does sound like fun.
But
Wouldn't that be a hoot?
Right now, also the Helpline Center is helping Active Generations find volunteers for specifically Workers on Wheels Adopt a Lawn program. Be a great chance for families, service organizations, church groups, whatever maybe you do. You just you get a name, whatever, and adopt it for the summer. Take care of their lawn.
That's really a neat idea.
Yeah, and you can actually private message me. I'll give you my address, and let's go. Woo! All you need is a
You
couple
do
hours.
officially fit the requirements,
I
don't you?
fit it perfectly, and unfortunately, I'm healthy enough to do it myself. But
That's not an unfortunate thing. That's a fortunate thing.
thanks, John.
Yeah. Glass half full guy. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm still getting it done. But yeah, great program.
It
Look
is a
into
great
it.
program.
That is very cool.
If
I
somebody
think
would
that
like
would-
more, where do they go? What do they do?
Just Helpline Center, Works on Wheels. You can get a hold of
211.
Active Generations or 211. Yeah, the Helpline Center. That's probably the easiest way to get her done.
Tell
So,
them you heard it from Dan on Sunny, and they'll.
I love that.
They'll help you.
yep, 211 or see Helpline Center online, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, also LinkedIn. It's all there. So
Nice.
that'd be kind of a cool family deal. If the kids are a little older, once a week drop by and, I don't know, it's like help old Dan out. You know?
Yeah.
Sit on the porch and say really great things like, yeah, you missed a spot, and can you work any faster? It'll be awesome.
Would you like give them lemonade and stuff, or no?
No. What am I, Fort Knox?
Well, Dan, thank you for coming in, man.
Hey, thanks for having
Are
me.
you
Appreciate
going to
it.
join us tomorrow at Reaper
I
Arsenal?
absolutely would not miss it. This is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, tomorrow, 2 o'clock is when they have the grand opening in
Official
Brandon.
grand opening, correct.
But we're going to be there a little early playing some music and having some fun. So if you get a chance, come on out and join us. All of the details at facebook.com/sunnyradio.
If you're looking for special prices on some pretty amazing products, check out the website radiosavings.com. We're adding new items all the time, so you might find something cool. And you can save money when you buy stuff at radiosavings.com. One other thing many people like, many of the products you'll find at radiosavings.com are made in the USA. Good quality items at great prices. Radiosavings.com.
We can save you more.
Radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture, and we are going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. I have Carla and Nisha joining me. We're going to talk about the Festival of Cultures. How are you ladies doing today?
Good.
We're excited to chat. Now, the Festival of Cultures is coming up Saturday, June 12th. Tell me a little bit. We'll start with Carla. Tell me a little bit about the history of this event. How long has this been happening?
This is our 24th year for the Festival of Cultures. So for quite a while, we actually have entertainers performing this year that performed as children previously. So
That's
we're
really
pretty
cool.
excited to, yeah.
And Nisha, how long have you been involved in this event?
This will be my third year
And what is it that you do at the Festival of Cultures?
helping out anywhere from vendors, setting up booths, kind of promoting anything that needs to be done. Or
That's
guest that
awesome.
needs help. So, yep, I'll be working there all day.
And it's coming up Saturday, June 12th, and this will be at Falls Park, and it starts at noon. It goes till 6 p.m. When I come to this, is there a fee to get in, or is this a free event?
It is a free event.
And what kind of things should I be prepared for when I get there? Because it sounds like there's a lot of stuff happening.
There is a lot to do. We'll have about 6 food trucks with a lot of different ethnic food, and they're all local food trucks, so it's pretty exciting. And then we have an entertainment stage with live entertainment from anything from Indian hoop dancing to a reggae band. We have Congolese performers, Kunama dancers, and then we have a vendor fair which has informational booths but also sales booths. And this year we're really excited because we've added interactive workshops. So you can attend any number of workshops where you can learn how to do henna tattoos, how to do Irish dancing, some Ethiopian dancing, just a lot of interactive workshops where you can really dive into another culture.
That's really, really neat. And if people listening are going, hey, I'd like to help, are you guys looking for volunteers right now as well?
We are looking for volunteers. They can call our office at 367-7401 if they are interested in volunteering.
And to become a volunteer, what type of things would people typically volunteer to help with at the Festival of Cultures?
So we do have setup beforehand and then tear down after. And then during the event, it would really be welcoming people at the entrances, giving kind of directions to different areas, helping backstage, and then helping with some beverages as well.
And the thing that's neat, if there's somebody that's been to this in the past and said, wow, what a great event, and they're thinking, well, you know, this is a way I could actually help keep this great event going. For some, maybe setting up is a really good thing that they can do, but for others, that might not be an ability of theirs, but they could certainly greet people as they walk in, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And again, if people would like to find some information on the event, what is the best place to find that? Is it your website, your Facebook page? Where would be the best place to go?
So the most updates will be on our Facebook page. We've got an event for Festival of Cultures, and we share information about our food trucks and our vendors there. They can also find information on our website at www.sfmcc.org, but Facebook probably has the most detailed information.
And the SFMCC is for Sioux Falls Multicultural Center, and even though that's the group putting it on, it's not at the center itself, it's at Falls Park. So I want to make sure people understand two different places, but you guys do a lot of stuff throughout the year at the Multicultural Center too, don't you?
We do. We have 21 programs and services. One of our largest is our after-school program, which is academic recovery, providing a math and a reading class for kiddos that are behind. Another large service we have, Yushat can talk about.
It's the interpreting services. So we have interpreters employed for us. We provide interpreters on site to medical settings, legal settings, wherever an interpreter is needed.
That's really cool. And again, that website, sfmcc.org. Again, it stands for Sioux Falls Multicultural Center, sfmcc.org. And they also, when you get there, click events and you'll find the information on Festival of Cultures, Saturday, June the 12th. Thank you, ladies, for taking the time to chat.
Thank you.
And we're going to throw a link to make it easy to find all of this. We'll do that at facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about bettercreditcards.com forever now, but we want to mention that bettercreditcards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out, so when you get a minute, click on the website bettercreditcards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm a heck of a man. I mess around with nature whenever I can.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love the little critters and the big critters, too. Like to cook them up in a tasty stew.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, it's time for Critter Corner right here on Sunny. If you like the show, then send me some money.
He's Ranger Dan.
Cash and credit card only. Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Heartfelt, snappy little Friday morning salute after the well-starched brim of the Ranger Dan cap to you two. Hello, what's going on over there? Hello, Heidi.
Ranger Dan.
Wrap up a little series we've been working on, well, really, I guess, for the past week. You know, it came to my attention that May happens to be Beef Appreciation Month in the great state of South Dakota. And, well, I'll tell you what, this state's lousy with cows. I think we mentioned beef producers, they run through about 4 million head of cattle cows a year. That's a lot. And there's 14,000 producers. So, yeah, they take care of between 300 and 400 cow cattle every single year. So if you see one just roaming around, just take it. What the heck? They won't miss it. We got some interesting cattle facts for you this morning to kind of wipe things up here and make sense of it all. Let's see here. Beef month. Did you know? I think this is pretty amazing, quite frankly. Did you know the average production of just hamburger meat from a single beef cow equals 720 quarter-pound hamburgers?
Really?
Whoa.
Those are enough quarter-pounders to feed a family of 4 every single day for about 6 months.
That is a lot. That's all from one cow?
That's just from one cow, and that's just the hamburger. That doesn't include, you know, the big cuts like your sirloins and ribeyes and stuff like that. And, and you like this, too, and I think, Hank, you'll appreciate this.
What's
that? Jerky, the price of jerky, right? Am I right?
Yes, I know.
Oh, yeah, it's insane.
You know, everybody growls and whines and talk about big pharma and big oil, but nobody takes on big jerky.
Yeah.
True story.
All
Very
there is
true.
to it. And me, beef jerky, because it's giant. What is jerky really? It's just cow raisins. When you think about it. This is where the rubber meets the road, though. Did you know your average cattle cow, the salivary gland, the spit glands in a cow? Spits are there right behind that great big old tongue of theirs there. Cattle spit glands produce an average of 63 liters of spit per day.
Whoa.
Cow.
Now, frankly, I'm not real clear on what a liter is, because that apparently is a foreign type measurement called metric, I guess, which is only used in Europe and possibly Sicilian, which is still under French rule. And France happens to be in Europe and a bunch of other places too. And that's interesting because all these other places, they speak different languages. French, which we mentioned, some speak Italian, they speak German. Instead, why don't they just all speak European? They can't seem to agree on what kind of money to use either. But here's the thing. Yep, a cattle gruel's a little over 60 liters a day, and then that's got to be more than a gallon, which is why even as pets, they're probably really sloppy kissers. Science! Well, that's all the time we have today. Before we leave, a special shout out to a couple of my favorite little radio rangers. Emma and Travis Burge are on their way to school right now, somewhere in T. At least that's the story I've heard.
Good morning, guys.
Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you so much for listening.
Good morning.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Little radio rangers, get out of the weekend, mess with Mother Nature. She loves that kind of thing. Till next time, it's Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, May 21st, 2021. Equities rebounded Thursday on strength in tech and dubious strength in the economic data. The tech-heavy NASDAQ composite led the day with gains near 2% and may continue to lead the market higher on Friday. Shares of market favorite were among the biggest gainers and up nearly 2.5% at the end of the day. The move could be a sign of bigger gains to come, but there are still hurdles to overcome in the days ahead. On the economic front, jobless claims continue to fall, but at a very tepid rate. The latest report still shows upwards of 440,000 first-time weekly claims, or more than double the pre-COVID level. Other data on Thursday was equally mixed. The Philly Fed's MBOs showed expansion within the economy, but activity slowed twice as fast as expected. If the data on Friday reveals equally tepid activity, Thursday's market gains could be reversed. You can get the inside track in your inbox at marketbeatminute.com.